And we're live. I meant to be on the different camera. Pay no attention. What up, y'all? Impromptu stream here tonight. Gonna be doing some... we got a brand new bulk collection in. We actually got two big bulk collections that got in today. So we're gonna be going through those. And then we need to list some cards on eBay. We have done 0 listings for today, so we need to get around to that. So there's something sticky on this desk, and I'm making sure I don't ruin my cards because of it. I think there was something sticky on one of these cards and got all over the desk. What up, y'all? Tuscan, what up? Let me ping the Discord. We're up to 600 people on the Discord. Hell yeah. Wow, I got home right on time. Hell yeah. What up, NLs? All right. We are going to be going through some cards. Really, really awesome bulk collection we picked up today. He mentioned, he's like, there are some vintage cards in here. There's Japanese cards in here. There's Chinese cards in here. There's Korean cards in here. It spans from all different times, and it's a little crazy. So it might not be the most fruitful of collections, but it's still going to be pretty cool one to go through. And I figured I want to go through this live because I think there'll be some cool cards we can check out when we're going through these. And we'll see kind of what's, if there's anything worth checking out. All right, let me get the pop-out chat happening, and we'll get to going. We're listening to some Pokemon Coliseum music, by the way. Love Pokemon Coliseum. One of my all-time favorite video games. And it's got a great soundtrack. Love from Germany. Luca. Willkommen. Wie geht's? Knutson, Bulk Saturday. Love it. Hell yeah. Hey, man. First time seeing you live. I've seen your VODs. Much love from Norway. Hey, welcome from Norway. Just for my XY Darkrai promo in bulk, it's like $35 card LP. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let me switch cameras here. Y'all can see. No, you can't. That is frozen. That's because this is minimized. There we go. Now you guys can see it. So this is the bulk collection we have here. We are going to make room for us. There was also this, like, whatever this thing is, this, like, play mat thing. Let me move this stuff so we can actually get some room here. And we're going to be putting things in stacks and going through all things. In fact, there is a, what is that? It's not base set. What set is this? Oh, is that the Team Rocket set? But it's very damaged. But it's still cool to see that. An old Grimer, Japanese Grimer card. So we're going to put those there. And these here. I'm trying to just give us some room. We need to change this camera angle too, because it doesn't show enough of what I want it to show. It's going to focus on those cards that are stacked right there, probably. Let me move this stack a bit. All right, there we go. A little bit off screen. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Just something different. Old Grimer. Put that there. Look at us. Our card holders, our keyboard. We are all about quality here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Bart, whatever you said, it got redacted. Retracted, whatever it is. I think you can use the word retracted, but they say retracted. Bart is my dad's name. Mirror B theme is the one on favorite Pokemon tracks. Yup. Dude, Mirror B is probably my favorite villain in any video game, and it's not even really close. Not even really close. Oh, we got some Cosmo Hollow. See if we can find anything. See if we can find any swirls. Oh, that's a great swirl. See if I can show this on camera. Come on, show it. It's like in the bottom left-hand corner. Of course, with this camera angle, the way it is, with the lighting, it's always bad. There it is. You see it? That's a good swirl right there. Add that to my Cosmo Hollow swirl stack. We're live, baby. What up, Bayou? Bayou, I just saw you post it. I need to watch your new video. Another swirl. We're 2 for 2 on swirls right now, ladies and gents. I don't know if the people care that much about the swirls in the trick or trade ones. There it is. You can see it. There it is. Right under his arm. He's like holding on to the swirl. Uh-oh, it might be damaged. No, it's good. Oh, Oh, that's good. That's good. Fossil, thank you. Fossil, yes. Oh my god, I literally, the symbol's right there. I'm an idiot. It's hard to see on camera. Couldn't see it on camera, but a little faded. Yep. Let's go, I made it live. What up, Ava? How's it going, dude? There's just, it's weird because the most random cards are sleeved. These two reverse hollows are just sleeved for some reason. This collection is really, really interesting. It's just kind of a little all over the place, which I kind of like. I like when they're all over the place. It typically means you can find some goodies in it. I think the hollows, aren't the hollows, Japanese hollows worth something? I think a lot of people like the Japanese hollows. Aren't those worth a little bit more than the English hollows? I think it's Korean. I think it's a Korean card. That looks... Is that Japanese? That doesn't look... Oh, yeah, it's Japanese. Looked weird. I removed my previous comment myself and noticed I had a big typo. Just want to say hi from Belgium. Oh, welcome. Welcome from Belgium. Glad to see you here. Glad to have you here. There's a chandelier. All right, I'm trying to keep these. So we got non-hollows and things we're not pulling. We got reverse hollows, hollows, and then that'll be hollows from Sword and Shield and newer, or an older. Ooh, there's a Suicune card. That's a... I think we're going to pull that. That has a... It's a rare, so I don't know if it'll be worth anything. Probably not, but worth pulling and checking out. Oh, it's a reverse hollow. Basic energy. This is part 3 from the other day, or is this a new pickup? This is a new pickup. We just picked this up today. We just picked this up just today. We picked up 2 collections today. One from Ernesto, and this one was from... Oh my god. Oh, speaking of which, let me think. Let me think. Oh my god, what is his name? I can see his name right now. Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. We're gonna check. Oh, I can't. I'm using this camera. What is his name? Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. Regardless, his favorite Pokemon, one of his favorite Pokemon, I think it's his favorite Pokemon, was Pineco, which is crazy. I've never met anybody that's been a fan of any of the lines of Fortress and Pineco, and the fact that he's a Pineco fan made me happy. All right, we're gonna change this camera angle, or this lighting angle, because it's bothering me where it's at currently. Is that better? Does that make it so where you can see? Yeah, that's better. A little better. I don't have the best angle here. I need to figure out a better angle here. Need to figure out a better angle. Yeah, just a little submission video, just documenting things for myself. My last video is a one of channel right now. Pretty solid video. Hell yeah. Nice. Which one was that? Was that the one that you were talking about? Oh, you were talking about... Give me a second. I remember. Oh my god. Oh, you were talking about people breaking slabs. I thought that was interesting by you because you were talking about people, like, you used the word scam, and I was interested that, to me, like, I would crack a slab. Like, if I see a slab that's worth less than it is raw, to me, I just think of it as like, well, I'll crack it and sell it raw, not with the intention of somebody else grading it, but just with the intention of selling it raw. I never really saw it as like a negative thing, but maybe I misunderstood some parts of it. We got some McDonald's cards. I don't know if those are worth listing. Does anybody know if the McDonald's cards have any value? Yo, an old Rayquaza card from McDonald's. These are all McDonald's cards. Where you get your cards from? I was checking out eBay and I was thinking about there, but I found some at Walmart, so I was going to try Walmart. Wanted to build a deck for playing. Oh yeah, I mean your best bet is, yeah, you could buy them from like eBay if you want to just buy like a lot just to build different things. I buy all these from Facebook Marketplace because I go to sell them. But if you're just like doing it to play with, then yeah, buying them anywhere. You can buy them in packs, or you can buy singles if you want to build a deck. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. Some of these cards are like dirty. They've got like a I don't know how to describe it. It's got like a dustiness to it. There's a Pokemon for everyone. Yep, there is. Hey, Van, do you by any chance have any advice with bulk uploading Riftbound? I haven't been able to find much on a scanner thing to use. Put them on TCG play faster. How to draw? I've never done anything with Riftbound, so I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. I could not tell you, unfortunately. There's a Cosmo Hollow Thunderous, but there is no swirl. We're just gonna put that in the hollow. Another Fluttermane. See if it's got a swirl. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's a. I think it's Chinese. This is very bent. It's not even worth it. It's a Chinese Sudowoodo reverse hollow. There's a Monkey Dory. Man, these cards are so dusty. Just these few. Oh! That's actually kind of disgusting. I'll be honest with you. They've got this like... Oh, yo, look at that. Look at that. Pokeball from Trainer. Yo, and it's clean, too. Not the penny sleeve, that's for sure. But the card itself is clean. Oh, you guys can't see it. I'm dumb. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That actually might... It's like a piece of something there. I got it off. That might even go as near mint. There's a little bit of whitening on the bottom, but like... If this was a modern card, I would say this is near mint. I probably would put it as lightly played just to be safe, but that's pretty cool. Probably not worth a whole lot, but that's still really cool. I like seeing vintage cards. This is an older 2019, 2016. These are some older trainer or older energies, but nothing probably worth anything. All right, let me catch up. You have the cracking and reselling. Yep. I like the fairies from 151 and Kanto since there was a lot of them. Since I like a lot of them, and Chansey seemed pretty boss in the TV series. Is Chansey a fairy Pokemon? Oh, I think you meant like you mean just like fairies, like it looks like a fairy. Yeah. More of a buzzword seemed to work, to be fair, but there was 3 different examples like positive, negative, and neutral where both people win. Yeah. Just be everywhere. What's up? Yeah. You can crack and get you a binder card cheaper. Someone else can buy a 7 cheap and resell it as near mint for higher, or someone can buy it for a PSA 9 cheap and grade for possible 10. Yeah, I mean, if you crack a 7 and it's near mint, then yeah, I would list it as near mint. I mean, if someone wants to buy my near mint card and think they're gonna get a PSA 10 and they don't do their due diligence or whatever, then I feel like that's kind of on them, is it not? I mean, I don't look out for people that want to buy my stuff. Like someone just bought something and was like, "Can you make sure it's this specific card?" And I'm like, "Okay, I know they're grading, but I personally know that it's probably not a 10. But I'm not gonna be like, don't buy this card. It's not a 10. Like it's not my job. In my opinion, it's not my job to tell someone if a card's a 10 or not. You know what I mean? Like that's on the grader. That's on the person that wants to grade the cards for them to figure that out, right? Is this the handsome Pokemon YouTube streamer? Yup. What up, climbing? But I'm everywhere. Also, would you ever do a video about taxes? Like, would you write off you go packs for stock, buying collections? No, how to draw. In fact, there was a recent YouTuber that tried that, and I saw so many mistakes. And I'm like, nope. I'm not a tax expert. I don't want to act like a tax expert. And there's too many things. There's too many opportunities for me to be wrong and point someone in a wrong direction that could get them in trouble with the IRS. And out of all the people that I don't want you guys to get in trouble with, it's with the IRS. If I was a tax professional, if I brought on a tax professional, then maybe. But me as myself, like I am no tax professional, and I don't trust that I won't be able to make 0 mistakes in those videos. So to me, it's just not really worth it. I would just point you in the direction of a tax professional personally. I just think there's too much opportunity to be wrong, and there's too much downside to causing potential issues with people if you are wrong, that it's not worth the chance for me, to be honest with you. It makes sense. It makes sense that I would want to do that, but and I would like to provide that for you guys, but there's way too much chance at making it worse for people than making it better. So I just stay away. And I've said before, making a tax video interesting is almost impossible. So I won't even try. I think that's a good good thing to stay away from me personally. I think it's best I stay away. Because all the things you can write off and not write off, and reasons why you can write off things, like ultimately you just need to talk to a tax professional. Because believe it or not, taxes from the tax professional I've spoken with are a lot more, a lot less set in stone than people think, and it's pretty interpretive. So it just kind of depends on how you do that. Sup, your dog? What up, Pone Cat? Spice right. Riftbound database or on card uploader? Yep. You can do card uploader if you want to try and do that. Yeah, they do support Riftbound. I don't know how good it is. Like I don't know how good their identification is. I tried to do it with the Star Wars one time because I bought a Star Wars Unlimited like booster pack thing, and I tried to run them through and it wasn't even close. And I'm like, oh no, their Star Wars Unlimited is not very good. Yo, we got some X and Y here. Some X and Y, that's vintage nowadays, right? This is X and Y reprints of vintage cards. Yo, that Magmar looks sick. Magnemite, reverse hollow, an older reverse hollow. Yes, please. I'm just going to put all the older stuff here that we want to list. Yo, Pokeball hollow Onyx. Yo, it's a Japanese Aerodactyl. Japanese. Hey, not my call either. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I'm just curious because I didn't really think about it. I guess in the context that you were putting it in is more so what I was saying. I'm not saying that one way is wrong or right. I guess never really thought too much about it. All the more reason for me to stay away from grading right now. Grading is definitely something I want to eventually do, but man, the more I hear about it, the more I'm like, but do I really want to do it? There's just so much. Ooh, this Arcanine's actually worth a decent penny, I think. It's like 50-cent card. There's just... Is it that one? Yeah, I think it is. Fusion? No. Is it the one from Fusion Strike? There's one in... maybe it's Vivid Voltage that it's worth something, but I'll keep it regardless. Oh, this is also a Pokeball. These are Japanese Pokeball halls. I didn't even realize. Another XY Voltorb. I don't know if these XY cards are worth anything. Probably not as lightly played. That's definitely lightly played. It's not near mint, so I'll see if it's worth anything. It's worth checking out. Went through a ton of non-hollow bulk today and got through a lot of it. I've got, man, probably a good like 14, 15,000 that I've went through. That's now ready to get shipped out to somebody. Tax videos are tough, different by state, different for household wages, etc. Yep, exactly. It's different by state. There's all kinds of different rules. There's just, it could be very specific to each individual person. There's just so much that goes into taxes that I just say, no thank you. I want nothing to do with that. I like the Clefairy and Jigglypuff type Pokemon, all those ones from 121. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Those are great. The classics. What do I have that over there for? I'm putting cards that don't... I'm getting my stuff mixed up now. This isn't where this goes. Yeah, I got you, Drop. I would love to do it, but yeah, there's just too much opportunity to make mistakes, and it's definitely not one I want to make mistakes with. For this bulk collection, we spent 110 on it. He was gonna do it for 70, but I was like, dude, you got a lot of hollows in here. Because it was about, he said it was 7,000. It's probably close to 5,000, but like, you got a lot of hollows in here. I don't want to just give you like a worse I don't want to make it worse for you. You know, I think you could make some more. So throw 110 for it, and we'll see if we can get our money back from that. I mean, we definitely will get our money back, but we'll see if we can get our money back just by actively going through it. 99.9% of grading goes by without a hitch. People freak out about instances that are blown up on social media. That's true. That makes sense. When you do it enough, I'm sure you just stop worrying about the individual cases. Obviously, though, like some of the ones that you have seen, especially with that, especially the scenario with what's that? What was the card? The Deoxys card. That's crazy. I just don't like how PSA gets to determine so many things. That to me just seems so ass backwards. Like, why does PSA get to say that because your card is worth more, that it costs more to grade, and even can do so like after the fact? Like, that makes zero sense to me. Like, I guess I just don't understand the mentality behind that. So it never really sat well with me. If you're opposed to grading or PSA in general, that's fine, but saying the entire company is illegitimate when they damage this price to card is wild. I mean, yeah, maybe if it's like the whole thing, but I think what a lot of people are saying is like, why does this company get to say that something's not, like, they sold the card in that instance. They sold the card before, but then said that the card was worth half the value of what it actually was. And they were it would be one thing if it was just some random sale on eBay, but they were the ones that sold that card. So that to me is like, it's at best it's sketchy. At worst it's reflective of the company. So I can see why people think that. Do I think they're an evil company that wants to steal all your money? No, but it's certainly not a good look. It's certainly not their best look, that's for sure. Walked in on a doozy. Nice. What up, Paul? Hey, Paul, I saw your message. I haven't had a chance to respond to it, but I will respond to that. I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing. Yeah, it seems easier now to build a good deck or to complete a binder. Like the apps with Marketplace, I got PSA cards, and the ones I would get are like mostly cheap ones. Yeah. I mean, nowadays, for people that are playing or wanting to collect, like collecting, luckily, as long as you don't go at open packs, like it's probably the cheapest it's been in a long time, at least with like modern cards. Well, maybe not cheap as they've always been, but like prices for, you know, most of the cards that aren't like the rarest of rare are actually pretty decent. There's another Japanese holo. And it's 151 holos though. Hopefully that does well. I heard Japanese holos have some value, so I haven't done much with them, but it's good that I have a bunch of. That's very off center. It's hard to tell, but it's pretty off center. Come on. Do me a solid here, camera. There we go. But yeah, that's interesting too, because I feel like Japanese usually isn't very off center, so that's way off center for a Japanese card. They require a higher tier of insurance or more expensive graded cards, presumably for both parties protection. Yeah, I've heard that before. I to be honest with you, I don't think that argument really holds water too much. I understand the idea of that, but like, other grading companies don't do that, so why would other grading companies not have that issue? You know what I mean? What would be the argument for like Tag not doing that? Genuine question. Maybe I'm missing something. To me, that feels kind of like a cop-out. I never graded a card, but didn't worry they charge now, but didn't know they charge more depending on the card. Oh yeah, depending on the value of the card, they will charge more. Why is this Sunkern, this random non-hollow Sunkern, in a penny sleeve? Card ladder pricing is all over the place. It needs to be improved heavily. What's card ladder? Is that like a tells you the value of things? Oh, there's a big old scratch of that hollow. Yo, Radiant Halucha. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's worth anything, but that's a cool card. I found like 4 or 5 Radiant cards. No, it's damaged. No. Sad day. Sad day, because that is a cool card, but it is got a big old crease on the side. Damn, that sucks. That's a cool card, too. Probably not worth anything, but it's a cool card. I was hopeful since it was sleeved. You take your time. I did send a message, send you a manuscript. You're good. You're good. Pusha, what up? I thought just rare. I thought just rare based on amount price cost more like 1 out of 50. Gunblade, I'm not sure I understood that LP at best. Yeah, I would put that as damaged. Maybe moderately played. I mean, it is perfect everywhere else. And it's not that big of a crease, so yeah, maybe I could see moderately played. I don't know if I'd want to sell it as LP. Maybe. I'm pretty harsh with my grading, though, especially when it comes to Pokemon, because I just don't want to take the chance, to be honest with you. Too many people are pretty picky with their Pokemon cards. I try to be pretty aggressive with my grading. Yeah, I don't know, though. I'm an idiot when it comes to grading. Obviously, I don't know anything about it. I haven't done a lot of it at all. So, I very well could be talking out of my ass. Well, I am talking about my ass. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I very well could not really understand the concept of the insurance stuff and all that kind of stuff. So maybe that does hold some water. But I don't know. Grading is just... I don't know. It's inherently... There's something that just kind of feels icky about grading. I'm gonna raise this camera a little bit. There's something about grading that just feels inherently like just not very. It just feels not very transparent, and I think that's why a lot of people are a little sketched out about grading. It just feels like it at times can be just totally random. Also, we got XY card here. Probably not worth anything, but Charmeleon. Love it. Love to see that card. I think we just sold one recently like that. No, it was the actual one. It was not from XY. Flareon, I bet, would sell well. What is this set? 2019? That's Sun and Moon era. That's a rare from Sun and Moon. Pretty harsh, but understandable. Yeah. Yeah, it could be LP. I could see it. eBay grading is so much more lenient than TCG Player. It's wild. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, because they have pictures, and that makes sense to me. You know, you can get pictures, and that it can... You can determine you can determine what you think is, you know, lightly played, near mint, damaged by the picture itself. So, like, if you're not happy and you think that somebody is grading it not harsh enough, you know, that's up to you, and you can make that decision before the purchase. Yo, what are these borders? Why are these, like, white? Is that normal? Am I losing my mind? They're, like, straight up white. That's weird. Maybe it was from the black and white set that it just, like, printed the white borders. That one is too. That's weird. That Magmortar. Okay, after looking at what the PSA insurance actually covers, I agree with you. PSA should 100% on the hook for cards and their care, no matter the value. Why? What is their insurance cover? What did you see? But that binder indent was significant. Yeah. But I will sell them to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Flesh of Blood. Yeah, it seems like those buyers are definitely less aggressive. Less aggressive, to say the least. That Smeargle and Chansey card looks really cool. Are those worth anything? Card ladders, their appraisal system that PSA uses to determine market value of a graded collectible based on recent sales, and also use index for certain franchises or players. Oh, really? Ugh. I don't know. Thought the cost of the card was like rarity, like the Pikachu illustrated there. Only 32 cards printed, so more rare. And the cost would also be how much somebody would pay for that card. Yeah, I mean, they do it based on, in theory, recent sales. But the drama with the card the recent drama with the card is that somebody sent in a card and it was damaged and PSA damaged it. And it was actually graded a 10, but they were sending it in to get re-slabbed. And so it was already a 10. And then they go to get it re-slabbed, they damage it, then PSA is like, hey, we damaged it, your card's worth $20,000. But they had just sold that card a month prior for $40,000. But they were saying that its market value of $20,000. And they were the ones that sold that $40,000 card. That is insane to say that something is worth less than what you sold it for. And not just a little less, but half the price. That's like straight up criminal. So it definitely makes you question, at the very least, the methods in which they do things, because you're like, okay, why? And then when they screw that up, you have to sign a NDA saying basically, hey, we screwed up your card, and if you take this offer, you're not allowed to talk about it, or we'll sue you, which is also like kind of strong-arming you into signing something so you don't lose all the value of your card when they damage your card. Damaging is going to happen. It's natural. You know, it's human error. That's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that. But the problem comes from when they say, we're going to determine the value. We're going to give you half of what we sold it for. And also, you have to sign an NDA so you can't talk about that. Or take the card, which is significantly less in value now. So it just feels bad all around. Into the misprint binder they go. Yeah, if those are misprinted. Reverse hollow Halos type cards. The hollows, yeah. I think X and Y and Sun Moon had wide borders in Japanese. Oh, okay. So they're just older cards. Yeah, okay, that's Sun Moon. It says SM10. So it's Sun and Moon. That's why. Okay, thank you. That makes more sense. Oh my. What is this very damaged card? Oh, sad day. Reverse hollow from X and Y. Very, very damaged. Insurance covers loss and damage from when the submission is received to when the card is shipped back out. So then that would just be done through the shipping company then, right? So then why would they have to be paying for insurance? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. That's a Grass Energy from 2013. Or does that say 2011? 2011. It's the year I graduated high school. Bunch of Japanese cards in this one. The Smeargle is expensive? Oh, really? That Smeargle that I pulled earlier? What's it worth? This one? It is near mint. It's a rare from 2018. I don't know what... It's a Sun and Moon card, but I don't know what set that is. I don't know the set symbols that far back. It's just a random reverse hollow Stunfisk put into a penny sleeve. And some random Japanese cards in a sleeve. Oh, that's a reverse hollow from 151, baby! Ponyta. Ponyta! You need it! There's a Fuecoco from Pokemon Horizons. Yo, that's a cool hollow. What is that? It's a promo. That's pretty cool. Yo, that's a hollow. Is this base set? If it's not base set, it's base. Oh, it's base set 2. That's an energy from base set 2. What? It's like, it's moderately played, I would say. Maybe lightly played, but that's pretty cool. The hell is this? What is this? Yo, what is this? Have you guys seen this? What is this thing? It's like thick. There's 2 of them. Ife baby. What are these? What are those? What are these? These are sick. Does anybody know what these are? What the hell am I looking at? Yo, those are sick. I don't know what these are, but looks like Chinese, I think. Discord sale for $10. Wow. Older Japanese sets have white borders. Can even be Sun and Moon art. Yep. Technically, the sale was basically a consignment in which someone sold a card via PSA's eBay store, but I still agree. Just clarifying, it wasn't PSA who sold the card, but it kind of was. Yeah. Yeah. It was a consignment, but still, if you have your name attached to it like that, then that by definition is kind of, again, sketchy. I understand that. I appreciate you making the distinction. That's a good point. Yep. Well, sketchy, needless to say. Again, I don't think you should stop using PSA. They're still, unfortunately, the leaders in this business, but yeah, I don't know. It's a little. It definitely doesn't give me confidence going into things. Durulodon is got a weird feeling to it for the back, but it's actually clean. I think Shrouded Fables Reverse Hollows looks so good. I think Shrouded Fable is a slept-on set. This is coming from someone who doesn't even like Okie Dokie as well. Isn't he the one that's on Shrouded Fables booster box? Just sent you a DM about. Okay, sounds good. That's messed. Big difference. One scratch, 40k, 20. Then would think not good for this, but I only get. Yeah, it's not an official product, but they're Chinese. The Shinx card. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. It's not an official card. This is still cool. They look cool. That's awesome. No Cosmo Hollow, or no swirls on the Toxtricity. The Toxtricity of our city, No! Honey on the one! Honey on the deserter! Somebody please tell me they know what I'm singing. Saw them in concert this year, actually. No, last year, technically. Last year. It's good, y'all. What up, Mike? Movie cards in the first Pokemon movie? No, it's not the. keep using PSA so my CDC pristines have lower pop. Thanks. Yeah, no kidding. What up, Lugia's dead? Wish Tag wasn't so awful. They got nice slabs. I agree. Their slabs are so clean. I absolutely love Tag slabs. Shadow was my first master set. Super underrated. Yeah, it's a cool set. What do people find awful about Tag? I think similar things that people have found sketchy about PSA. I like Tag. I think Tag's great. I think they have the best looking slabs and it's not close. Just like more human error stuff from what I understand. Yup! System of a Down, baby. Love it, love it, love it. For the record, I don't do graded cards, but Tag's AI seems to be lax. Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty hard to get a Tag 10, is it not? Or maybe I'm wrong. I thought I heard it's harder. I think Tag 10s are going pretty expensive now because I feel like they're a lot less often than PSA. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. And by I could be wrong, I mean I'm sure I probably am wrong. Hell yeah. Yup. Shrouded Fable didn't have a booster box? Oh, sorry, the ETBs is what I meant. The ETBs is what I meant. I want to see Tool in concert. My brother-in-law just saw Tool in concert. Saw System 13 years ago. Only time ever so sick. Yeah, they are awesome in concert. I saw them. I really didn't get into System of a Down until later in life. I wasn't into them when they first were big back in the early 2000s. So getting to see them after I got into them way late was super, super cool. Love, love, love that concert. It's harder. That's what I thought, Love Candy. I've seen some tag 10s with some seriously white edges. That's surprising, but I think you could probably say that with a lot. Yeah, they definitely still have ways to go with the automatic stuff, but I feel like that's the future is, you know, non-human graded cards. But it's weird though, because with PSA, you know, they're kind of ruling the market, and it's like if you go with a company that's harder to get 10s, then why would you go with them? Especially if their 10s are at best in line with PSA's pricing, you know? Like, why would I go with PSA, or why would I go with Tag and their cards be worth less if I get a 10, but it'd be harder to get 10s than if I just went with PSA? So you kind of got that dilemma, and companies are almost incentivized to give you easier 10s to compete with PSA, who's going to give you 10s a lot less of the time. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Y'all smell what I'm stepping in? Another Weedle from X and Y Evolutions. Oceans. Uh-oh. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. No, thank you, Fighting Energy. Thank you. I also got a clay card, but it's not Yukimori. It's Adachi. I'm going to bring it just in case. Bring it? I mean, I'm going to pull it is what I meant to say. I'm going to bring it. We're bringing it here. Just like Gold Label? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, let me catch up. Mirror B, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you seen the video about the 2 Scream Pikachus coming back like PSA 6 and the guy cracked them and regraded and they came back a 9 out of 10? I haven't, no. Centering and back needs to be good while PSA cuts more slack for back centering. Yeah. Just like Gold Label. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's starting to get to the point where it's treated more like a Gold Label, which is cool because I have a Tag 10. I have that Tag 10 and that Infernape. I pulled that Infernape right before I was about to send a tag. And then I was like, wait a minute. I'll add this to the tag submission. And then I got a 10, which is pretty cool. PSA and CDC are 100% using AI as well, by the way. They just don't broadcast that, but there have been leaks that are credible about it. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I have so many of these Belly Bolt Cosmo Hollows, but I haven't found a single swirl in any of them, unfortunately. And that still stands here. No swirls. What set is that? Frostlass? Which Frostlass? Which Frostlass? Was it back here? That is Twilight Masquerade. Slab's nicer with tag though. Looks so good. 100%. PSA is also going to buy them. Buy them all. Yeah, that's really annoying that can happen. I mean, good thing we have a government that can stop companies from becoming monopolies. You know, and that we have the ability to stop that. You know, it's great that we have that, and that we can trust that our government will do that. You know, isn't it great? Isn't it great? Sorry, I don't like getting into politics. We don't go into it. Ooh, that Delibird's cute. Manaphy pull. That's a rare. Definitely pull this. Meryl. Magikarp from Evolutions. Polyswag from Evolutions. More Magikarp from Evolutions. What's the best find today? HG, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the oldest find we found was this Pokeball. And it's in lightly played condition, almost near mint. I could get away with probably calling it near mint. So I would say probably that, just because it's an older one, just kind of like the cool factor in that regard. Finding an old car like that in as good of condition as it is pretty rare. So I would say that maybe. Maybe we'll go with that one. Maybe not the most expensive, but the coolest one. And cool is all that really matters. When you get an 8, when you can get a 10. Why get an 8 when you can get a 10? Right, exactly. Are you just separating by set right now? No, I'm just somewhat. So in theory, I don't even know why I have this card over here. Why do I have this over here? I mean, it is clean. These are all the cards that like I'm gonna definitely list. This is just like these are gonna get listed pile basically. These I was, I just kind of, they're kind of all over the place. In theory, this is reverse hollows from Scarlet Violet. This is hollows from Scarlet Violet. This is hollows from Sword and Shield. This is reverse hollows from Sword and Shield. This is hollows for Japanese. Right now, these are Japanese Pokeball hollows, which I definitely will list as well. And then this is my list pile. So, and these are just the piles that are going through. This is non-hollow stuff that I'm not going to be pulling. Normally, I don't go this slow through a collection, but this collection is just very different than my normal. It's got some old cards in it. It's got some new cards in it. It's got like a lot of different stuff in it. So I'm going a lot slower through this collection than I would normally be able to blow through some of these. It's got some non-English cards, like these Korean cards. So just a little bit of everything. Oh, wow. This is a penny sleeve with like 20 cards in it right now. I just broke the penny sleeve. I think it's all just Korean cards. Oh, and there's some English at the back. Are you separating by... Okay, yeah. PSA is just getting too shady now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if... Yeah. It's definitely taken a turn, it seems. But it might just be public perception as well. Yo, this Darkrai. See if we got a hot. Let's see if we get a swirl. Can we find a swirl? Oh, there's kind of one over by his like tail right there, but not really a defined one. I think we're gonna go with a no swirl on that one. What about Sableye? Show us the swirl. Show us the swirl. Hate the swirl. Oh, is there one right there? There's kind of a ill-defined one, like right up here. I'm gonna say no swirl, though. I'm gonna say no swirl. Okay, I can kind of see it better in my light right here. Oh, there's a swirl in this. See if I can show it. Look at that. That's a good swirl, too. It's really hard to show on camera. Damn it! But there's a swirl. I promise. I promise there's a swirl. Does anybody know the quote? Hate the twirl! Modern pile word, yeah. Would think with the amount of people probably getting their cards graded, would need some kind of automated system to keep up. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. This Zangoose is a really cool card. Look at Zangoose. Might pull it just because it looks cool. Ponyta! Gotta miss the Khan as FTC chair. Huge Monopoly buster. Yeah, Lena Khan. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff with that. All kinds of stuff with that. We won't get into it, though. We won't get into it. We got some Monopoly. Hello. We got some McDonald's cards, baby. Are the McDonald's cards worth anything yet? Are they still not worth anything? I'm gonna list them. They're going into the list pile, that's for sure. Cool cards to have on the eBay, I think, regardless. Yo, this Titan No reverse holo is cool. And it's clean, too. Damn. This Rufflet's clean, too. Hell yeah. Another holo Japanese card from 151. What's the most expensive that I pulled? I don't know. Probably somewhere in here. I don't know what would be the most expensive. Supposedly this one back here that I pulled was like a $10 card. The Smeargle apparently is a $10 card. So, probably the Smeargle. Still getting premiums on the partial swirls. I just disclose it as much, such, and point out where it is. So how well has the swirls done for you? I've not sold a single swirl card other than when somebody asked me for what I already had listed, how many have had swirls, and I didn't know that was like a thing. How much more of a premium are you getting on the swirls, Paul? I've not listed the ones that I have swirls on because I haven't taken pictures of them, but I need to. Speaking of which, we should probably list some cards right now. We should probably go through and find some cards to list because we haven't listed anything today, and we need to list something today. I want to make sure I'm listing something every day. I didn't get a chance to list today. I've been a lot busier than I thought I was going to be today. Didn't get to make a video either. Oh, that's a reverse holo energy. Even if it's obscure, people like it. Darkrai probably counts. True. How much was this collection, if you don't mind me asking? So he wanted to meet. So it's about 5,000 cards. He thought it was 7, but I think it's about closer to 5. And he wanted to just do 70 because he didn't want to break all the cards up. And I was like, well, let me give you more. I was like, I'll give you 100. And then I ended up not having 100, so I had 110. And didn't have change, so I was like, just do 110. So ended up doing it for 110. So definitely worth it. I mean, I'll definitely get my money back from that. But I mean, I could pick up collections pretty expensive because I have someone that buys it for $20 per 1,000. So, you know, I can't really lose on it. I pull the value out of it, sell a few of the cards, and I'll more than make up for it. So if you have your prices low enough, you'll make money on it. The Dragonair's cool. We're gonna list it just in case. If I buy a McDonald's card from you, do I get the Happy Meal too? Yup. I'll send the fries and everything. That's a joke. If it wasn't obvious. I don't know, I like the McDonald's card to get them and good reason to get a kid's meal. Yeah, exactly. It's getting difficult to find bulk. Yeah, Miranda, I haven't had too much problems. I mean, you just kind of got to be, you got to be a little diligent, and you also got to try to think outside the box on how to get bulk, I think, is the big thing. But yeah, some areas, you know, I'm not struggling to find bulk in my area, but some people definitely are. So it's probably pretty area dependent as well, unfortunately. I basically can pick up as much bulk as I want, it seems. So I'm pretty lucky in that regard. I mark up by at least 50% for swirls, especially vintage. I do a lot more. Oh, vintage I would definitely put up more. I'll have to look into that, yeah. Because I need to just go and list these and see how well they sell for me. 2AD223 Givey. He won a Givey. He won a Givey, guys. Can we not just call him giveaway? I mean, I get it. You don't want to write out giveaway, but are we 7? Does this Sinistra have any swirly swirls? Nope. I don't see a swirl. Hate the swirl. Yeah, no one caught the reference. It was an Office reference. Hate the twirl. Disappointed in y'all. Disappointed. Come on. You got to be Office fans. You got to know every Office quote ever. Swirls can give me 30% over top of what the card normally goes for? Yeah. Hell yeah. Guess I need to up my prices. Yeah. I saw Dark Charger with the swirl partially obscured by his wing, 200 bucks easy. Yeah, I mean, I definitely could see that being with the older cards. I just didn't know how well that would sell for the newer ones. Kyogre from Celebrations. Oh, we got some swirl opportunities, ladies and gents. Is that Korean? That's Korean. Another Givey! Another Givey! Chase spot number 1. This is the chase card. This slack off. Oh, we got a swirl, ladies and gentlemen. We got a swirl. This is not a drill. We have a swirl. This is not a drill. Okay, I'm just kidding. Maybe we don't. I thought I saw one. Okay, maybe not. I might have lied. I might have lied. Maybe it was a drill. It was. No, I can see it in this light. I just can't show it on camera. There is a swirl. There's a swirl. You're gonna have to just believe me. I promise. Does Mimikyu have a swirl? No, I don't see one on Mimikyu. Yeah, I got you, Velvet. I noticed on your eBay store some cards are listed as reverse hollow, but the pick doesn't look reverse hollow. Am I tripping, or is the scanner just not picking up the hollow? It's probably just not picking it up. It's probably just not picking it up, Wifer. The fact that there was even that 6% of a swirl there made people pay more. Yeah. But what not language triggers me for no reason? Minty, Givey, Ray Ray. What the fuck is Ray Ray? Ray Ray? Sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays. Yeah. Are people paying more for the 151 Hollow Energies with swirls? I have a grass one with like 4 swirls. I guarantee you they do, yes. What's the most expensive card you found in bulk? I mean, I found like a $40 card in our Magic bulk before. Pokemon bulk, probably like $12, $15, maybe if I had to guess. That card is very damaged. Towards the right leg, yeah? Was that the other one that I said that there wasn't? Oh, I missed it. Was it the Sinistcha? One of them, yes. The Slackoth, yes, yes. Rayquaza, they all say it, man. Rayquaza, they say Ray Ray. Interesting. Ew. Yeah, that sounds about right. Does Pupitar have a swirl? I don't see a swirl on Pupitar, unfortunately. Whatnot's just an interesting beast. Whatnot is an interesting beast. It ain't for me, that's for sure. Ain't my cup of tea. Umbreon, and that's from Mickey D's Nuts in Your Mouth. I assume people are scalpers when they refer to pricing as berries. Is that a thing still? That was from, wasn't the berries from TikTok? Because you couldn't say dollars or something like that? Isn't that where that came from? Oh, TikTok. Do you still collect Magic the Gathering bulk? I do have I don't collect Magic the Gathering, but I have stuff that I want to list. I've got a bunch of it that I went through. Still need to go through it. That's sitting over there. So unfortunately, all the cards are lightly played, basically. So I don't know how well they'll sell on eBay, but I just need to get around to listing them. I just wish they weren't lightly played because it kind of, I don't know, it just kind of feels not as nice to sell. But luckily, since we do the chaos sort, we don't have to like separate them between lightly played and near mint. Obviously, when we go to list them, we do, but like not when we're actively listing them. You see the weather warning to stay away from windows this Thursday into Friday due to wind. 12 warning for 12 states. Yours is on the list. Really? Holy shit. The wind was insane just on Friday. We had to take our trash out that day, which is a very unfortunate day to have trash day when it's really windy like that. I had to pick up my trash like 3 or 4 times before the trash man finally came. And then I was actually driving on the road and someone's had gotten in the middle of the road. So I had to like get out of my car and like move the trash can out of the middle of the road. It was really trippy. We got a Magnemite from XY, reverse hollow, and it's clean. Yes, please. Hey, we got a V card. Cinderace V. That's Leafeon. That's not Cinderace V. This is, though. Look at that. Let's see if it's clean at all. Looks clean from the front. Looks clean on the back, baby. Q-bounce, bounce, bounce. Anyone in the LI, New York City, want to sell me their magic bulk? Yeah. Good luck finding too many people wanting to sell their bulk, unsifted bulk, in this chat. You're going to maybe get some sifted bulk, maybe, but probably not any unsifted bulk. But, I mean, I bought that bulk from Bayou, so you just didn't want to go through it. This is an old... Yo, this is a shadowless energy, I think. Isn't it? If it says 1999 in the corner on the right, that means it's shadowless. I can do this. Come on. 1999. I think that means it's shadowless. Another vintage card. Yes, please. I love getting vintage cards in bulk. I think it's so cool. It's got to have 99 and 1999. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. So it's not. Yeah. Still cool. Old base set energy. Oh, we got some Cosmo Hollows. Let's put those to the side and we'll look at them here in a second. Shadowless will read 1995, 96, 98, 99. 99 Wizards at the bottom. Unlimited will read 95, 96, 98. 99 Wizards. Yeah. So it's just unlimited, unfortunately. Tis just unlimited. All right, let's look at these. See if there's any Cosmo Hollows. Or Cosmo Hollows. See if there's any swirls. It's a Cosmo Hollow already. Tyranitar doesn't look like it's got a swirl on it. Oh, there's a gorgeous swirl on this one. Yo, Pupitar's got a really good swirl in the bottom. Look at that. Yo, that one's a good one. That's a swirl right there. Count it. See if we can find one in this Larvitar. And I really cannot get the lighting to hit right on this card. I don't see one in the Larvitar, but definitely had one in the other. 50% that shit. Is it great Pokemon? People love that. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Give me 1 second, just checking something. Wow. Yeah, that Smeargle did sell for $10. That's crazy. My computer told me I need to switch to Windows 11. The Slackot and Larvitar lines come from tins they sell, sold at Walgreens. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Nice. Okay. So, we need to list. We need to list, ladies and gentlemen. We need to list. I'm going to put all these together since these are all Japanese. Yeah. We need to list some cards, but the question is, what are we going to list? I think all of this will be listed. This is just a pile of cards that absolutely will be listed. It's going to be matched. Actually, some of the other cards we found a Cubone from Jungle earlier. Very, very damaged, but still a cool card. Found this Spearow from the Tops. That was also in. It's actually not terribly damaged. It's probably like lightly played. This Doduo from X and Y. I don't know why I actually have this, kept this in the sleeve. It's clean. Then yeah, these two cards. I don't know what these are from, but I think they're supposed to be connected artwork. If you can get all of them. I don't think it connects this way. Where does it connect? Does it connect this way? No, it might not be this one that connects, but they're supposed to connect if you get them all or something like that. I like to tune into you because it's nice to hear so many people that know what they're doing. Oh, God. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know if I know what I'm doing, Rostar, but I appreciate the compliment. It's nice to know we're all figuring it out together. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, definitely. Let me go put these cards over here. So many cards, so little time. There we go. Alrighty. So there's just a stack of cards that I want to list. I'll have to put them in different piles. Do I want to list these? I wonder if these are worth anything. Probably not, but they're still really cool. I've just never seen these before. And then, of course, all of these. We're going to take this out of this disgusting sleeve. Y'all can tell. If you can't tell, I can. I can tell it's late for me. It's not terribly late. You know, I don't go to bed at 9:30, but it's later than I normally do live streams, and I can tell because, man, I am tired. Okay, so how do we want to do this? I do need to list at least 100 cards, but I don't know what cards I want to list. I don't remember what all these are. These are just a mix of everything. Bunch of Cosmo Hollows I can list, I guess. We can go list all of our Cosmo Hollows that don't have swirls in them. I have to pull them all out of this. How many are there? $24 Cosmo Hollows. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is just another pile of listable cards. We're not going to list these all right now. We need to separate all that into different stacks. What is something easy we can list right now? I need something easy to list because I don't want to focus too much when listing. Maybe we'll just do a bunch of reverse hollows. List a bunch of reverse hollows real quick. Let me go grab a stack of reverse hollows. These still need to be gone through. These have not been... Yo, what is that? Oh, it's like some kind... That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that. Alright. Let's go get some reverse hollows to list. Potentially listing those. I don't know if we'll list those. We don't necessarily, we're probably not going to do much with these. You know, they're probably not going to sell terribly well, but I want to get 100 reverse hollows listed so we can still say we listed some cards today, and these will be the easiest to list. Threes or fours or fives. 990. 192, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 900. Okay. Gotta grab 100. We're gonna check the. You know what? We're gonna check the conditions on all these. And any cards we pull out, which of course these actually look really good. Any cards we would normally pull out, we are going to. Okay, we're just gonna pull out some. Because all of these are super, super clean. Holy cow, what the hell? I feel like I don't normally have the cards look this clean. Okay, these are all insanely clean. Usually the fronts are even better, but we can check the front, see if there's anything crazy. I'm gonna grab some of those McDonald's hollows and see. Actually, I want to grab that Smeargle card too. I will also list that Smeargle card and see if it sells. Okay. We're going to take this pile and we're going to grab out of this some of the cards we want to list. That will be easy to list. This is not the pile I want. Okay, this isn't what I want. Or it's not the, this is the bottom of the pile. Here we go. Let's grab. I want to grab those McDonald's promos. I think I'm just going to grab every. That's a McDonald's promo. These are different McDonald's promos, actually. But I'll grab these. I'll scrub the hollow ones real quick. These are the ones I meant. These ones right here. Let's grab these. We'll grab all the McDonald's ones and kind of list them all at once. As long as they're near mint. Okay. That way we get a little bit of variety in this, and they'll still be easy to list. What's everybody working on tonight? What's everybody doing tonight? What are y'all working with? All right, let's see how these are looking. Condish-wise. So far, so good. Okay, that one's a little damaged. These are clean. These are all really clean. Hell yeah, okay. Make sure there's nothing crazy on the front of them. Is that one? Wait a minute, you're not the right one, Chandelure. Get out of here. No one asked for you, Chandelure. Okay, yeah, these look really clean. Really, really clean. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we can take out 25 cards here. Okay. That will be 100, and that is what we're going to list. Listing 4K cards so far, still going. Holy shit, Lugia's dead. That's crazy. 4,000 cards you did it all in one day? That's wild. How the hell do you list 4,000 cards in a day? Sorting Magic, bought some bulk, sorting it, nice. Find anything good, Bruno? I got some slabs and swirls, got a list on eBay, hell yeah. Sorting some bulk Pokemon cards, perfect. Trying to decide if I want to list remaining DIR reverse hollows I have. Nice. DIR, is that not Destined Rivals? Is that something different? Listen to some Japanese Nihil Zero art rares now playing TCG Card Shop Simulator Dreaming. Nice. Nice. That game is so fun. 500 per hour started like 8 hours ago. Holy shit, that's crazy. You're going to get more listed in today than I'm going to get listed the whole month. You need to catch up. What do you... I mean, you're just listing everything, right? Lugia's dead? I'm jealous. I need to get to it. No, Brady. Let me clean my scanner. Do all the things. Let me move you guys over. You guys can check me out. Because I know you all want to check me out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let me make you guys nice and dizzy. Check me out. Just cleaning away. Honestly, I should have a day like that. Like Lugia's den saying, I should have a day where I just do nothing but list cards for like 8 hours. I would say let's do it live, but I know I wouldn't get anything done. I could not do that live. I don't get anything done when I'm live. Or at least I don't get as much done as I want to when I'm live. Okay, clean the rollers. Now time to clean the cameras, and we're going to be good to go. I said that while I was walking away, like you guys would be able to hear that at all. Wow, I really soaked the rag in this alcohol. Okay. Now the cameras that are hard to get to. Alright. Hopefully that will be enough. I really need to get a stand for this thing. It's ridiculous that I still have yet to buy one. It's a crime I still have yet to buy one. Alright, let's get to scanning. Oh, man. Done base fossil English today. Oh, really? You found a bunch of base and hollow, or base set and fossil? That's sick. Honestly, not working anything, feeling pretty unmotivated for the last couple days. Oh, really? Why's that? How about you feel motivated, Paul, okay? I'm just kidding. I get it. We have days like that for sure. Everyone's got them. Am I just in the way? Can you guys even see what's going on? Not that you need to see what's going on, but... There she blows. Alright, let's go to the camera. Oh, this Heliolisk is not, well, it's so funny. This looks always so much worse. Let me show you guys. This always looks so much worse on the scanner than it does in real life. Those whitening, that whitening, okay, first off, Jesus Christ, I need to clean off the scanner. I literally did. It still looks, look at the streaks on this thing. It's worse at the bottom for whatever reason, but good lord, the back. I need to figure out how to clean the back better. But look at this, look at the whitening that it looks like. It looks so bad on there, but I promise in real life it does not look that bad. Oh, I need to empty my folders. I don't know which folder. I'm assuming this one isn't everything. Oh, my days. Let me switch to the webcam here while we switch screens over. Oh, let me move my mic, sorry. Near mint, English, this is 3, this is 1. Upload. There she blows. Alright, while I'm uploading these, let me go get this count numbered sleeves. Got our numbered sleeves here, so we can sleeve these some bitches up. Get grinding. Financial freedom awaits. Yeah, but sometimes you're just not feeling it. I get it. I understand it. Binders full of unrealized gain. Why do you have to elevate your scanner? Does yours not have the tray at the bottom? If you pull it out, mine sits flat. Yeah, it does, but I was having problems with it. Like, when you do a bunch of them, does it not just, like, shove all the cards into each other? I'm watching all the way from Chile. Started selling bulk like 5 months ago, growing every day. Market is way smaller here, so growth is slower, but it's so much fun. That's awesome, Jordan. I appreciate you being here. Glad that you're seeing some success there, even if it's a little slower. Cool shirt. Thank you for Form Collector. What's up, man? I haven't decided. I said last stream I was going to Pokepalooza, which is a big card convention in Indy, and I'm almost wondering if I'm not going to go tomorrow. I'm up in the air about it. I was really wanting to go, but then I'm just like, I haven't done a video today, so I've got to get a video out tomorrow. I don't know if I want to do a video and go to Pokepalooza, and I'm supposed to take Sundays off, in theory. So I was just like, do I do all that in one day and try to fit all that, plus try to enjoy the weather that's supposed to be nice tomorrow and only tomorrow for a while? You know, it's just, I don't know. We'll see. Try and decide if I want to go to Pokepalooza or not. So that's why a scanner is so powerful. Holy smokes. Yeah, scanners are nice. What's up, Kitsumari? Discord, DM you later. I think a lot of your settings are unoptimal, which is why it's doing that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, send me your settings if you can. Yeah, that'd be great. Do a Pokepalooza video? That's what my wife said. She's like, why don't you just do a video while you're there? I'm like, no. No. I don't want to record in public, to be completely honest with you. At least not yet. Unless I have, like, a specific, like, idea or reason to. I also have no real way to record in public easily. You know, I don't have, I'm using my phone camera, so I don't have a way to just, like, I just have to carry around my phone. And I just don't know what I would even do for it, you know? Like, it's just not really my content typically. It's just like, here's the card show. You know, maybe I could do a video, like, afterwards. But then it's just like, I gotta go there, I gotta do all the editing after, and just, that would take even more of my day, you know? Like, if I wake up tomorrow and just get to doing my video, well, we're going to the gym. At least I'm going to the gym first. But then after that, get to the video, like, I can get a video done in, like, an hour and a half and be pretty happy with it. Whereas if I did a Pokepalooza video, like if I went and recorded some stuff and wanted to add that, I'd have to come back after the Pokepalooza and do more editing. Like, I want to go to Pokepalooza, and then when I'm done, I'm done. You know? I don't want to come back and do more stuff, because that's going to eat into my day even more. Plus, it would have, like, an awkward in-between time of, like, I probably won't go to Pokepalooza. I mean, it doesn't start till, like, 11. So then I'll have that time between, like, 10 o'clock and, like, 11 or 12, depending on when we go, of just me not doing anything. And I'm a big time guy. I really like making sure I'm using my time wisely. And so if there's in-between time, I really don't like it when I'm doing things. Like, if I'm about to do something, I want to fill my time So, like, the best way to fill that time is going to be to do a video. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do... I'm probably going to go to Pokepalooza. I told my brother I'd go. But I'm going to call him, see if he's even interested. If he's like, I don't really care if we go or not. I'll be like, we'll see. So, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm big on time. That's one of, like, my biggest stressors in life. I don't know why. I'm very anal about time. And I really, really don't like, I don't know. When there's things that are happening later in the day, it just kind of like, I just think about it all day long, and I'm like, I gotta go do that later, and I can't do what I want to do. Which is stupid, because usually the things that I'm going to be doing is fun. Like, Pokepalooza is going to be fun. I'm going to have a blast. Like, I'm sure I'm going to love it. But, I don't know. For some reason, I'm like, I'm like, doing that tomorrow. It's like, what am I going to do instead? Nothing. Nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Which is kind of the point of Sundays. You know, like, I try to have a day off. So it's not like I'm going to be productive, and I don't really want to be productive. But, I don't know. I overthink it. Same way, I can't do late appointments for anything. Dude, Luki has done every single doctor's appointment that I have. I always say, give me the earliest you got. I don't care if I have to wake up early to go to a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment or whatever. Like, I would rather get that shit out of the way in the morning so I can not worry about it for the rest of the day. A fucking 3 o'clock doctor's appointment? Please no. Please no. Please absolutely not. Way to ruin my day. Way to absolutely ruin my day. And then Sundays, you got the Sunday scaries. I don't even know why I have them, because I actually like Mondays. Mondays are like usually one of my favorite days of the week, because, which I know is very weird. But I just feel like I'm always super, super productive on Mondays, which I like. Maybe it's not my favorite day of the week, but it's nice. Like, I like the reset that Mondays have. So like, but Sundays, I'm like, I have the Sunday scaries, and I'm like, oh, I gotta work tomorrow, I gotta do all this tomorrow, and I don't want to do it, and so then I'll be like freaking out about it, and it's just like, why? I like Mondays. I don't know. My brain's weird. My brain's stupid. It can't decide between things all the time, so. That reverse hole Mewtwo is sick. From Stellar Crown, that thing is sick. No, my sleeve broke. I will say I like these numbered sleeves, but they're kind of cheap. They don't feel that great. Like from a normal penny sleeve, they're kind of just like shitty penny sleeves. But it's worth it because I don't have to number them myself. Okay, let's go through it. Do they have the McDonald's promos on these? McDonald's. Oh god, this one's gonna be interesting. Grandpa McDonald's. There we go. Okay, it does. Good. It read that one. Interesting. 10-10. Nope, that one's not right. No, there it is, right there. I'm just blind. 12-12, 11-11, 140. Okay, definitely not. McDonald's promo. McDonald's promo. Pikachu McDonald's promo. McDonald's promo. McDonald's promo. McDonald's promo. Koraidon. Koraidon D's nuts. Nailed it. Torchic, McDonald's promo. 2016? Is it 26? No, 2021. 2015. No, that's not right. Since doing this full time, not having a traditional work counter is the best ever. I love work on this day. On this, so any day is the same. Yeah. It's the first one that defaulted. Delete the search. Yeah. What about doing a standard video, but shooting some Pokepalooza content, editing it on Monday or Tuesday or something? Even a reaction video after the fact? I feel like that'd be the best of both. Yeah, but I want to get a video out tomorrow, so maybe I'll do a couple videos. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, Torchic, you are a weird one. Mr. Grinch. Is this a McDonald's? Is this not even a McDonald's promo? This is a McDonald's promo, right? Am I crazy? Torchic McDonald's? What the hell? Or is this just... There it is. 25th anniversary. There it is. Is that right? Yes, there we go. So then it's Chimchar McDonald's 25th anniversary promo. There we go. Score Buddy McDonald's promo. There we go. Gotta do them for all of them. I would just type McDonald's because the apostrophe can be weird in searches. Yeah. That's what I mean. No, do a regular one in the morning, but content farm your Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I started watching videos. Awesome tours, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Glad you're here. I normally just type the card and card number and it works like Litton 04. See, I have been having problems with typing the numbers in. But maybe I'm just an idiot. Alright, now we're just to the reverse hollows, so these are usually pretty simple. Yep. That's wrong. That's wrong! Wrong! Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how much I'm going to record of. I feel like self-conscious of recording in public. I'm not going to record myself like, hey, what's up, guys? We're at Pokepalooza today. You know, like, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But I can see myself just recording a few things I'm looking at. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I'll kind of play it by ear. Maybe we won't even go, so it won't even make a difference. All right. I desperately wish that they would let me sort by TCG player pricing instead of sorting by the price that's already set. They need to add that. They desperately need to add that. Let's see. Edit variants. These are all reverse hollow. Other than obviously these, which are not going to change. But the rest of these after this should change. Yeah. Okay. McDonald's promos. What do? We just put them all $2.49. I think we're going to put them all for $2.49. I think that's what we're going to do. Yo, Dragonite's worth a lot. What? Yo, we're rich. $4.99 on that sumbitch. $4.99 on that sumbitch. You best believe it. Oh, and Pikachu, $4.99 on that sumbitch. Hell yeah, we're rich. We are so rich. $4.99. $4.99. We are rich. We are rich. $1.35. Let's do $2.99 on these. On the older ones. I think we can get $2.99 for these. Why not? Why not? Why not? Boo, 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 boo. Alright, now we're back to the normal. Now we're back to normal pricing. $1.49 for that Ammonite. Oh, it's a reverse hollow 151. We should probably... Oh, there's a lot of reverse hollow 151. Or no, there's only 2. Oh my god. We have been graced this day, ladies and gents. You all gotta see this. We have been graced this day by Elise and Timothy. What do you think, Tim? What do you think, Tim? Nothing. Not about it. Oh my god, Tim. Oh my god, Tim. What do you think? What do you think, huh? Say hello. Oh, Tim Tam. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Because we have to. Because we don't have a choice. Do we, Tim? Alright, let me get through these, and then I'll catch up with chat. Almost done. There we go. Alright. Export to eBay. To eBay. Still have all my McDonald's promo cards. Maybe they'll be worth something when my future goods goes to college. I bet they will, definitely. What up, Fish Likes? The cool thing is you're in charge. Yeah. Think of the YouTube Shorts, Pat, when your vile short of stealing from an 8-year-old goes viral. Yeah, I'll make $5 when it gets 5 million views. Oh, no. Oh, or no. Get grinding, yeah. You can just change the price of the bulk TCG market, then sort, then change the ones you don't want back. That's true. But that's just more work than necessary. I think they have a Discord. I was going to send Steven some suggestions I have for Card Uploader, but I was like, I'll probably just go to their Discord. Because I think they have a Discord and I can just add the suggestions there. I've got like a long laundry list of suggestions that they need. What up, Phantom? Do you use the Fujitsu 8170 scanner? Yes, T-Tar, I do. So weird to see the room with left being left and right being right. Also, rare appearances. Yes, Tim and Elise. The elusive Tim and Elise. Shit. I don't have a box right now. I'm boxless. Oh, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Let's do it this way. We can make this work. You go there. You come hither. Okay. Sorry, I'm putting this stuff in our inventory and it's not easy. I need to get a 5-row box empty. I don't need to buy another one. I need to get it. What up, Saint Shack? It's going good. It's going good. We've just been listing on eBay. Got our cards listed. Looking good. Now we need to add this to our advertising campaign. But while I do this, I'm going to check a few things. I'm going to put you guys on webcam view so you can see nothing but my beautiful face. Nothing but my beauty. What else is sold? We got an offer for some cards. Ooh, someone bought 2 Cosmo Hollows from me. Jeremy, thank you. Nice, 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 nice. All right, what were we gonna do? What was we gonna do? Oh yeah, the new offer. What do they want for these Cyrano cards? They want $1.50. $1.50 I make basically nothing from. $1.50 I make like 20 cents from, so no, that's not worth it. Sorry, decline the offer. You're gonna have to pay 49 extra cents for these guys. That's what I'm gonna be doing, ripping some Stellar Crown with my brother and wife. Didn't get anything. Oh, rest in peace. Sorting the 151 bulk I just located. Nice. Nice. 151 bulk is always nice. I need to get through. We showed a little bit of that collection. We didn't show any of the other collection that I picked up that we need to pick up or that we need to go through. He said that he had some 151 in it, so we'll see what that looks like. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do one more thing. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to my campaign. And I was going to add listings to my campaign. So we're just adding all the listings. Sometimes it takes a while to load all of them, though. Did it copy all of them? Okay, 113. There we go. All right, we added those to the listing. Perfect. Perfect. But I guess we're going to end it, ladies and gents. I am off for the night. I appreciate you guys being here for this impromptu Saturday night stream. We'll be live on Monday. This Monday we'll be live next. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah. I have a huge announcement to be making very soon. I think I might be making it tomorrow morning for the Discord, which I'm really excited about. Maybe later in the week. It just depends because I want to get a couple other things lined up before we make the announcement. But if you haven't already joined the Discord, make sure to check it out because it's going to be really cool. And make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. And we'll see you guys Monday. Thank you. Later.